Does your furry friend take over your bed every night? It's time to reclaim your space while giving them the comfort they deserve with the coldest, cozy dog bed. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to buy now on Amazon.
An RAF officer, who groped the bottom of a young female colleague while on a night out partying, has been convicted of sexual assault. Flight Lieutenant Thomas Haley grabbed his RAF colleague's bottom in a Pop World nightclub last year. A court-martial heard FLT Lieutenant Haley, who did not know the RAF servicewoman, looked squarely at her bottom before reaching out and groping both her bottom and vagina. The RAF officer had been partying in Reading, Berkshire, celebrating the RAF Benson football team winning a match earlier that day. He has now been found guilty of sexual assault following a trial at Bulford Military Court, Wiltshire. Lieutenant Colonel Chris Adair, prosecuting, said FLT Lieutenant Haley was part of the RAF Benson football team and was also out with a group that evening celebrating because they had won a football match. FLT Lieutenant Haley looked squarely at the servicewoman's bottom before extending his arm in that direction and her bottom and grabbing it. The prosecutor said the action was quick and, despite the noise of the nightclub, the female RAF servicewoman turned around and confronted FLT Lieutenant Haley. He said despite FLT Lieutenant Haley denying the offense, video footage showed it is crystal clear that this is no accident. The incident was reported and FLT Lieutenant Haley was interviewed by service police, with the officer confirming he was at Pop World on that evening. He responded no comment to all other questions except for one regarding his sexuality. Replying to a query regarding his sexuality, FLT Lieutenant Haley commented that he was not homosexual, the court heard. Lieutenant Adair also said, her bottom and vagina were grabbed by this man she had never met before. FLT Lieutenant Haley committed the sexual assault. A sexual assault against a young woman he had just met that evening, which the young woman raised with him again the next day. A sexual assault that this defendant has not accepted responsibility for. The prosecutor added, the Crown's position is clear, touching was deliberate and the touching was sexual. The victim said in a police interview, I hadn't spoken to him, I was just minding my own business and didn't even know he was behind me. There was no words, there was just a hand gesture. She said the incident lasted a few seconds. Whilst giving evidence, she continued, I believe that might have been the first nightclub I've ever been in. She said after the incident happened, she'd just tried to carry on with our night and pretend that nothing had happened. FLT Lieutenant Haley is based in RAF Breise Norton, Carterton, Oxfordshire.